Hello everyone, it's Skil here. Today I'll be doing something a little different. Today I'll be making an unscripted video of my first attempt at air-to-air refueling with a Tomcat whilst using the DofReality P6 motion platform. I've been using the P6 for a little over a year now, and I'm still amazed on a daily basis by the level of immersion it adds to my flight simming, especially in combination with the high-end VR like the Pimax Crystal Super that I currently use. I've chosen the Tomcat to do the air-to-air refueling in because simply I find it the easiest plane to tank in, and it's my favourite plane because it's the coolest. I initially got the P6 to use for helicopter flying because I thought the motion would be more suited to the feedback provided by helicopters. However, I must admit that I've been using it more and more regularly whilst flying fixed wing, and to be honest with you, it's just as good at that. Now, I'm usually not too bad at tanking in the Tomcat, although it's been a while. We'll see how it goes. I know it's not too easy to see on the screen, but every tiny input I make on the throttling stick I can feel. The rig is moving constantly. Every increase in throttle I can feel the seat tip me back slightly. Every decrease in throttle and I can feel the rig slightly tip me forward to simulate the deceleration. Every pitch, roll, yaw movement I can feel through my butt. So in theory, this should make tanking easier, being able to react to the plane's movement, but I guess we'll find out.
Just a bit to the right.
I know you couldn't really see it there on the screen, but when I reduced throttle there after catching the basket, I could definitely feel the seat tip forward to simulate the deceleration. And now that I'm attached to the basket and I'm tickling the throttles backwards and forwards, I can feel the seat very slightly tipping backwards and forwards, as I say, to simulate that acceleration and deceleration. Again, I can still feel all the movements for the yaw, pitch and roll, and yeah, I don't want to use the cliched term, but definitely a game changer for tanking. It's as much of a game changer for tanking as VR is. That added level of depth perception when you're approaching the basket really does help. And this, now feeling the plane react to the tiniest of inputs, is yeah, fantastic. It's really hard to describe unless you've used the motion platform, and generally at the shows where you get a chance to use them, you do things like carrier launches or traps or high input manoeuvres so you get the full motion of the rig, but this is where you feel the tiniest little inputs and the tiniest little bits of feedback. It really does make all the difference for kind of sensitive movements or fiddly manoeuvres like tanking. Anyway, just a little tag today. Don't want to keep you all here waiting for hours on end to watch a boring video, but I think it went pretty well. It felt awesome. Probably looked pretty boring on the screen, so I can only apologise for that. And if you got this far, thanks very much for hanging about to watch the video. But yeah, thanks very much. If you like this kind of content, please remember to like, and I shall catch you later.